Hello friends, I am Zoya from 10th standard. Today my topic is the internal structure of heart, which is taken from biology subject. So let's start. My topic is the internal structure of heart, which is taken from biology subject. So the heart is pear-shaped structure, triangle in outline, wider at the anterior and narrower at the posterior end. Means it is wider at the anterior end, means upside it is wider, and narrow in the posterior, means downwards. So heart is pear-shaped structure, triangle in the outline. The heart is covered by two layered membrane. This is called pericardial membrane. Pericardial means heart. Pericardial membrane. The space between the pericardial membrane is filled with fluid called pericardial fluid, which protects the heart from the external shocks. In the heart we have four chambers. Two upper ones are called atrium or auricle and lower ones are called ventricle. This is left atrium, right atrium, left ventricle and right ventricle. This is the largest artery called aorta. The relatively small artery called pulmonary artery, which is located upward the left atrium. Small veins are pulmonary veins. This is right pulmonary artery, this is left pulmonary vein. This is right pulmonary vein. This is superior vena cava, this is inferior vena cava. These veins carries the blood from the body organs, deoxygenated blood from the body organs from the heart. And this inferior vena cava from downwards body parts, it can come from the heart. Vena cava also two types, one superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. And the wall which divides the atria and ventricle is called septum or septa. Blood vessels, some vessels are present in the heart, found in the walls of the heart, called coronary vessels. These coronary vessels helps the heart to pump with the veins to body parts. This is about the internal structure of heart. Now I will explain you about the cardiac cycle. How this process happens, what happens when blood enters into left ventricle, what happens when the right ventricle. Cardiac cycle. One contraction and relaxation of atria and ventricles are called cardiac cycle. From the lungs, pulmonary veins take the oxygenated blood from the lungs and goes to the left atrium of the heart. This left atrium pushes the blood into left ventricle. When left ventricle is filled with blood, it goes into aorta. Again aorta gives oxygenated blood to the all body organs. Now after giving the blood to the body organs, the blood comes to the deoxygenated blood. From the inferior vena cava, it goes into right atrium. See, it goes into right atrium. Right atrium pushes the blood into the right ventricle. This right ventricle is filled with blood. It pushes the blood to the again pulmonary artery, deoxygenated blood to the lung. So this is the cardiac cycle. One contraction and relaxation of ventricles means, contraction means if the artery is filled with the blood, it pushes the blood into ventricle. This is called contraction. And after giving to the ventricle, it relaxes. So that is relaxation of atria. When ventricles are filled with blood, it is called contraction. Again it pushes the blood to the atria through bicuspid valve. This is tricuspid valve. If the ventricle pushes the blood into left atrium, we can listen to the first sharp, that is lub. And again if the ventricle pushes the atria, we call it as dub. This is the sound of our heart, lub dub. So atrial contraction time is 0.14 second. Means how much time it is taking to give the blood to the ventricle, and 0.35 seconds it takes from the ventricular contraction, and total if we plus that is 0.8 joint diastole. The cyclically events occur in the heart is called cardiac cycle. The sequential events in the heart which are cyclically repeated is called as cardiac cycle. Hope you guys understand about the cardiac cycle. So this is the process how the blood goes into the heart. Now I will tell you how the blood pressure is related to the heart. So what is blood pressure? Pressure exerted by the walls of the blood vessels. So arteries or veins are present in our heart. If it forces the blood in under high force, that is called blood pressure. We use blood pressure with which instrument? By using sphygmomanometer. Sphygmomanometer. Doctor use this device to check the BP of the person. It usually measures in the upper arm. Systolic pressure of the healthy adult person is 120 mm of Hg, means mercury. It is the symbol of mercury. Hg. Normal BP of the adult person is 120 mm of Hg. Diastolic pressure is 80 mm of Hg. If the blood pressure of the human is high, that is called as hypertension. This is called hypertension. If the BP is low in our human body, that is called hypotension. This is coagulation of blood. Coagulation means clotting of blood. For suppose you get injured by any other activity, your leg swells by the blood. Okay, at that time one serum, one enzyme is present. That enzyme help the blood to clot. Clotting means liquid form to solid form. The blood which is present in liquid form, one enzyme is there, thrombokinase, acts on the liquid form and change to the solid form. See, thrombokinase is an enzyme which acts on the blood for coagulation of blood, present on thrombin. Prothrombin is an enzyme which is normally present in our blood. So after the swelling of blood, the blood release enzyme called thrombokinase which acts on other substance called thrombin. After swelling, after some time, it releases again fibrinogen convert into fibrin with the help of thrombin. This after completion of clotting of blood, the yellowish fluid is obtained, that is called serum. Okay, after the process of clotting of blood, the yellowish fluid is obtained, that is called serum. This is the process of clotting of blood. Hope you guys understand. Please like, share.